So I guess me and Derrick Jaxn have something in common. Yes, it appears so. You see, I too have a weakness for big booty IG models. Only difference is I'm not out here pandering.
Oh, if she wanted to be with you, she never would have left. Or if he really wanted to stay, he would have, because you can't make no man stay. Of course, in some context, that's true. But there's also a such thing as pushing a person away who genuinely wanted to be in your life, who had every intention of being in your life over the long term. But just because a person wants to be with you doesn't mean they want to be with everything that you introduced them to once they got in a relationship with you. Like, bro, she wanted to be with you. That girl really loved you. But she did not love your inability to prioritize her because you always had to juggle different women as a way of escaping your abandonment wounds.
Oh man, this guy's full of shit. Conveniently, his jacket looks like the shit emoji. The dude reached his final form, I guess. So, dating coach Derrick Jaxn is allegedly getting a divorce from his wife. Now, at the moment, this seems to be a little unclear because there are reports that they're not getting a divorce, but things seem to be rocky. Apparently, Derrick has been seen with another woman who some are saying is an IG model, and now there are videos of Derrick and his chick looking like Sonny and Cher in what looks like a duet recording session. And last I checked, Derrick was a relationship coach and not a singer. So this looks pretty questionable, and all of this follows the scandal involving Derrick and some other woman that led to the now infamous moment of he and his wife sitting on a couch while he explained the situation.
Is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex.
Dude, we know. Did he really have to explain that?
To sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing, and some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with, but without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating.
And why does this dude speak in third person like he's an entirely different individual? Like he's Bruce Banner or something, and he transforms into Derrick Jaxn to go out and cheat and spew a bunch of nonsense to his female fans. It's bugged out, man. I think folks like Derrick Jaxn have been a detriment to relationships. I mean, he's up there with expecting Birkin bags. So many on social media are setting these standards that are unreasonable. Many latch on to these messages because these people seem genuine, considering the many things that people are going through, such as the economy putting a strain on relationships. I mean, it's easy to understand why people latch on to these messages and attach a certain luxurious lifestyle to this message, and many people begin to romanticize what they think relationships are and how their own should be. Pull a curtain back though, and you'll find that many of these people are not living these fabulous lives, nor are they the person that they claim to be.
Do not confuse a man who is interested with a man who is prepared for you. Just because a man wants you from the bottom of his heart doesn't mean that he's ready for you. Like, an interested man can show you that he wants you, but a prepared man can prove that he values you. Because he knows, like, as a woman, if you lit, it's a lot of dudes who want you, but it's his value on you that's going to set him apart. And an interested man only wants to know what you can do for him, but a prepared man always wants to know how he can invest in you.
What does any of that shit mean, man? You see, it's stuff like this that's causing breakdowns in relationships. How would a woman know the prepared man is for her if there's no initial interest? Now, if he's using prepared as, I guess, a way of saying a higher level of interest, I get it. But he says the interested man is interested from the bottom of his heart, so this comparison he used sounds like true love versus superficial and material. And in my opinion, this is really hurting relationships. Now, I'm not against people investing in each other, but it has to be mutual. But with society's focus on men being breadwinners in relationships, while at the same time men and women are earning the same in some cases, these kind of talking points like what Derrick Jaxn lays out becomes a problem and a barrier for women to find men. When using words like investing, I mean, are we talking money or emotions? And often, a lot of people's minds get caught up in the money aspect of it. And to me, that's not a good foundation of a relationship. And I can see how that can lead to all kinds of pressure if a period of struggle happens. Perhaps Derrick did believe in the things he was talking about, right? And he overestimated his ability to avoid temptation. I imagine that once the money and the fame arrived, things changed and he was exposed to many different things and all kinds of different women. A lot of his desires probably changed. Or perhaps none of this is the case and Derrick Jaxn is just a sociopath trying to make a quick dollar. At this point, I'm not sure how any woman could take his advice. But yeah, anyways, that's it for now. If you can, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm out.